I don't know if I'm going to actually post this because this is super vulnerable for me.
Stop the cap.
I'm a pretty open person. But earlier this year, I told my husband I wanted a divorce. And this would probably shock a lot of my friends and my family because I hadn't told anybody, okay? I walked myself through the logistics of where would I live, how would we split the time with the kids, who gets the dog, where all of those things, okay? Had a full breakdown. I feel like I have been searching for something in my relationship that we don't have for the whole time we've been married, which has been 10 years. There is not a single thing about my husband in and of himself that I do not love. Let me be very clear about that. He is the most self-disciplined, loyal, hardworking, good person that you could meet on this planet. And
all of that, she still wants a divorce.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
And that is probably the reason, that is the reason why I have not left, okay? Our relationship and what my expectations are for my marriage and what they always have been are not met, right? Which I don't know if anybody's are. The reason that pushed me to even bring up divorce and talk about it was the fact that I feel like I can't be myself with my husband. And it's really confusing because I'm 32 years old. I am a mom of 3, and I still don't know who I am. So for me to be like, oh, I can't be myself, or you don't love me for who I am, isn't really fair because I don't know who I am. I'm figuring that out every day. But the reason why I wanted to share this on here in the first place is we are coming up on our 10-year anniversary. We're going to Mexico, to Cabo, for our 10-year anniversary trip. And we're rewriting our vows. We never wrote vows in the first place. We didn't have vows when we got married. And I'm struggling to write my vows, like to write a vow. And I think that's because I still feel very unsure in our relationship. The one thing that we finally talked about this past week together, because it's just been something that since we kind of talked about it and I brought it up.
Can y'all genuinely encourage men of value, men who want a family, men who want to be everything that she described her husband to be, who are on the dating market? Can we genuinely advise them to date women, feminists in the West? Are we serious right now? Listen to her story. She said her man is perfect. And the reason she wants a divorce is because she can't be herself, but at the same time, she does not know herself.
Come on, man. You don't know better than that as a cool person. Come on, man.
After 32 years, she still doesn't know herself.
And we committed to change, and we committed to working on our relationship. I started my own business. He quit his job. Roles have changed. Life has been crazy. And we just haven't come back to talking about this subject. And I brought it up again because I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you.
Hypergamy. That is it right there. He quit his job. She's now the breadwinner. That is it right there.
Like, writing these vows is hard. I don't feel like we're any closer. I don't feel like anything has really changed since I brought this up 6 months ago, 9 months ago, whatever. And I want to work on our relationship. Like, at the end of the day, of course, I could get a divorce and try to go find the love that I'm craving with somebody else. But that's going to come with its own hardships, its own complications, and ones that I'm not willing to take on, right? I love Ryan. He is the best father, okay? I just need to learn how to explain what I need from him in our relationship, and he needs to be able to give that, and I need to be doing the same for him, so that we can both, like, in 10 years from now, in the next 10 years, look back and say, like, we put in the work and we finally have the marriage and the relationship that we have always wanted. And
can you imagine your wife is telling TikTok that, oh, the only reason I'm not getting a divorce is because I can't bother with dating?
Oh my God!
That is what I want. I guess the reason why I'm coming on here, and if you've made it this long, that's really nice. What have you done in your relationship to get to that point? If you have been in a place where we are and have worked through it and have found things that have brought you closer or that have given you that relationship, like, I'm just, I guess, asking for advice. Like, what have you done in order to get there, and what has worked for you? We're honestly willing to try anything. We have done therapy and counseling before, and it was fine, honestly. It wasn't like my favorite thing, but I'm willing to try that again. And I don't know, books, podcasts, like what have you guys done that has worked for you to get your marriage to where you want it to be? I just don't like thinking, okay, we've been married for 10 years and we've kind of like been at this same point the whole time. I just don't want to look back 10 years from now and not have tried my best to have this like relationship that we both want and that we deserve and that our kids deserve to see in us. So I'm kind of being vulnerable and posting this on here, but I would just like to know, like, what has worked for you and what advice, I guess, you would have for me. Thanks.
The embarrassment for Ryan because his wife is so desperate for social media attention and validation that she's going to bring their private business, something that's supposed to be discussed and resolved within their union, to TikTok. At the time of this recording, this video had over 1 million views, more than 1 million. I want to say over 2 million views. And when she was like, "Oh, I wasn't going to post this. I don't know if I'm going to keep this up." After you see it hit the first 500K view, and then you see it climbing up to 1 million view, why is it still there? Why is it still there if you weren't going to post it? Yeah, these women are selling their souls for a viral moment. Can you imagine in a couple of years? Because whatever is on the internet stays on the internet. So when her kids come across this, mm, 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 mm. But here is a response to her video.
So I just went and watched the viral video that everybody's talking about with that woman who opened up about her marriage on here.
Yeah, pause. Her name is Chaos with Camille, by the way. Ryan, save yourself.
And just was saying how she doesn't feel like he allows her to be herself, and she doesn't even know herself, and they're just having problems, blah 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 blah. What I took from that video was, one, stay the breadwinner. Never ever ever sign up to be the stay-at-home husband. It does not do you no good. Like, hey. Two, never get with somebody who doesn't know themselves. It is not our job to find yourself or help you find yourself. You should come into a relationship knowing who you are and what
But
you need.
I haven't even I've never understand that whole concept. What do you mean finding yourself? Where are you? You've been yourself all your life. Are you meaning like finding things that you like to do, getting to, you don't know your hobbies, you don't know what food you like to eat, you don't know where you like to go? Like, I cannot understand the mindset behind I'm trying to find myself. Like, where are you? Scooby Doo looking for you.
So the person that you're with can provide that from jump, not figure it out with you. 9 times out of 10, that's going to cause y'all issues in the future. 3, never, ever, ever get with someone that comes to social media and vents about their relationship. That is why we have therapists. That is why we have counselors and everything else in between. Bro, like, and my very last point. If they mention divorce, I'm gonna just go ahead and pack my bags, bro, because
Facts.
like I feel like things like that never really leave their mind
Facts.
after they mention it the first time. But hey,
And the fact that
go watch
she's
the video.
like,
Y'all take.
oh, I've already planned out where I would live, who will get the dog. Homegirl already ironed out who will get the dog.
Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
She does not respect Ryan. She does not respect her marriage. She does not respect her union. She's coming on TikTok. And that's why I had to show that guy's video, because he touched on every single valid point. Men, have some self-decency, have some self-respect, And do your due diligence before you marry these women. If you choose to marry in the West, do your due diligence. Let me tell you, it's not worth it. It is not worth it, because now Ryan have to go face his friends and family, knowing that this viral moment is out there. Ryan, supposedly, she said Ryan quit his job and he's a stay-at-home dad. But like, imagine you walking your dog in your community and your neighbor is like, oh yeah, that's right, that's him right there. Listen, we're taking serious thing like joke. Please forgive me certain things, to keep yourself from going crazy. You just gotta laugh. You just gotta laugh at them. This right here is the ultimate ghetto. This right here is exactly why I encourage men.
Get to the chopper!
Because come on now. Come on. The disrespect, and the worst part is they do not see it as disrespect. Woman in her comment section does not see this as disrespect. This is straight in your face. Spit in your face. Disrespect. Are you serious right now?
Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked. Them gal ya wicked, them wicked, them wicked.
This is the culture y'all live in. Thanks to feminism, this is the culture where men are expected to choose wives from. Yeah. Y'all go watch the video that popped up on the screen again. Men,
Get to the chopper!
cause them gal, yeah. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.